Okay.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Charles Dawes. I'm a board member of Thegsum, Chöling, Southern California. Tonight, it is our extreme pleasure and honor to welcome Khenpo Ten from Karma Triyana Dharma Chakra Monastery, a very high Lama, a very esteemed Lama, and we couldn't be happier to welcome him. Thank you so much for joining us, Lama.
Thank you.
So we'll start tonight with the refuge prayer. I'll say it once in English, once in Tibetan, and back in English, and then the four immeasurables. Until I reach enlightenment, I take refuge in the Buddha, Dharma, and noble Sangha. Through the merit of accomplishing the perfections of generosity, conduct, patience, effort, concentration, loving kindness, wisdom, and so forth, may I achieve awakening for the benefit of all beings. Sangye Chodong, Sokchi Chognam La, Chanchu Bardu, Dagni Chapsu Chi, Dagji Jinso, Jipe Sonam Chi, Drola Penchir Sangye Drupar So. Until I reach enlightenment, I take refuge in the Buddha, the Dharma, and the noble Sangha. Through the merit of accomplishing the perfections of generosity, conduct, patience, effort, concentration, loving kindness, wisdom, and so forth, may I achieve awakening for the benefit of all sentient beings. And now the four immeasurables. May all beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they never be without the highest bliss, which is void of suffering. May they come to rest in the great impartiality, which is free from all attachment and aversion. May all sentient beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they never be without the highest bliss, which is void of suffering. May they come to rest in the great impartiality, which is free from all attachment and aversion. And one last comment before we turn things over to Khenpo Ten. We do welcome everyone, and if you'd like to make a donation to Khenpo, you can go online. And follow the events, and you'll see his name. We encourage you to do that. We also encourage everyone to consider joining our Sangha. Once again, at ktcsocal.org. There are different types of memberships, but your memberships keep us going and are extremely appreciated. So without any further ado, Khenpo.
Dozo yala gunge balde var, bendoje jala zonwande, balden zaven damarin bonje, dage jivore bendande jo. Kadi jimbe gone jezonde, kozondo je wendo dondo, danda, semje domje lo jezondo wa jinje lamdo. Chalamdo do wa jinje lamdo, lamdo bazo wa jinje lamdo. Tulbai jesu jobra jinje lamdo zo, toben da jun dobra jinje lamdo. Tuje shinju bembra jinje lamdo zo, tenda tabla kembra jinje lamdo. Deze dendan tembra jinje lamdo zo. So 1 minute meditation practice together. Thank you so much for joining with us. Before I start today's topic, I want to share. So this month is very special month, and we all know, right? Day before yesterday is we call the Chöling, which is the holy month or holy day because of the Lord Buddha turned the first wheel of the Dharma at Varanasi, Saranath. So that's why all the Dharma practitioner, they do the special practice for this month, special for the lunar calendar, the 6th of the June, right? So lunar calendar. So that's why this month is very special, and we all need to make a time for special practice, because this time, if you practice any single practice, it's become a multiple. And that is the way how do we accumulate the multiple virtue, which is the cause and condition of happiness, which we all want and need. So that's why many monastery and nunnery at Tibet, Nepal, Bhutan, India, and of course in Sri Lanka, Thailand, Burma, many Buddhist places, they do the special retreat, special practice. So in Kedide, this day we are doing we call the Dupche, which is Chakra Sambara Dupche. So full day. So we have today 45, monks, nuns, lama gathering to the puja. Tomorrow going to more, and the Sunday is the last day. We have 70 lama and Khenpo monks and nuns will gathering doing the special puja and pray and dedicate for all the sentient beings, especially for our Mother Earth, long life and good health. And I hope, and I have a request and suggestion to you all. If you have a free time, let's take this great opportunity. Then second, what is the topic today? I'm just asking, okay, anyone can give an answer. The wise daily meditation practice, right? Guide to wise daily meditation practice, right? So before we start the practice, how many people familiar with the 9-round purification breathing meditation practice? Please raise your hand. Okay, if you know, practice with me right now. If you didn't know, just focus or just watch us, okay? Are you ready? First, sit comfortably your body and bring your monkey mind with your body. And the visualize in front of you, maybe tree, which is inseparable of Mother Earth. If you have a special deity, so you can think that tree is inseparable of your idam, your deity. So when you breathe in, just take the blessing oxygen chi from that tree. When you breathe out, take out all the blockage, all the corpse of the wind, take out. Okay. So this is we call Lungro Kutu in Tibetan. In English, they have many names, but I choose the 9-round purification breathing meditation practice. So you can breathe in, right, from the left nostril. Breathe in deeply, long, and breathe out deep and longly from the left nostril. Because right nostril we close by the right finger, right? Then 3, you can close left nostril and breathe in long and gently from the right nostril and breathe out long and 3 times. So 3, right and left. Total is 6, right? Then together, both nostril breathe in long, gently, and breathe out long and gentle 3 times. So total is become about 9, right? So how to do it, how to think it, how to visualize it. So that 3 to put in one, that practice is we call Lungro Kutu. It's very important. So when you practice any your meditation, start from this 9-round purification meditation practice. So this help you how to ground it and how to clean the inner all the chakra and how to shake and take out those blockages. Then it helps you, your meditation practice to become a more clear, more powerful. So in the traditional way, especially for the monks and nuns, so when we wake up, so we do this. When we go to the bed, we do this, then we start to go to bed. Then any section we do the puja, meditation, any practice, start from this practice. So that is the traditional way. So if you know, please do like that, how to make up your daily practice become more clear and more wise. So that's the one, number one. Then number two, the foundation of the meditation, foundation of the practice of the Buddha Dharma is refuge. Right? So in here, the refuge, I can share two things, right? The outer refuge is a Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha, which is we are looking to the Buddha's image, right? Buddha's statue. But that is the indicate of the Buddha. The Buddha is the human being like us, but who practice meditation like a 6, some text says 6, some text says 7 years, right? Then he enlightened. The enlightened person is the Buddha. So that means he or the she or they really or totally free from suffering and cause and condition of the suffering. And we all want like them or him or her, right? So that's why when we talk about the Buddha, Buddha is the enlightened person. I'm going to refuge to the Buddha means I want to be like him. I want to be like a Buddha. I want to free from suffering and cause of suffering. So that is the meaning of refuge to the Buddha. Then when we talk about the Dharma, outer way of we talk the Dharma is the Buddha's teaching. It's the Dharma, right? So how he became an enlightened person. There is the path. There is a way of enlighten. So that is the Dharma. So now here we are going to refuge to the Dharma. The outer way of refuge to the Dharma means I want to go Buddha's path. I want to practice Buddha's teaching. So that is the meaning of refuge to the Dharma. Now, refuge to the Sangha. In here, outer way of when we talk about the Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha, in here, Sangha is your teacher or your Dharma's friends who are practicing together, right? So how can we get Buddha's teaching from your teacher, your guru, right? And how can you develop Buddha's teaching practice? Sangha, right? So that's why outer way of the Sangha is your teacher, your guru, and all the the people who are in the path of the enlightened. And you want to join with them, you want to journey of that path. So that is the meaning of refuge to the Sangha. So you have to know the simple way of practice of the refuge. And I'm just sharing outer way of refuge, an outer way of practice refuge to the Buddha, Dharma, and the Sangha. Am I being clear? Otherwise, what happened? If we didn't understand those things, then we are missing the special quality of Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha. Then you cannot see the difference between other religions. Again, when we talk about the refuge, the most important is inner practice of the refuge. Inner way of the practice of the refuge is really important. So when we talk, the Buddha is not looking for outside. We're not looking for refuge outside, right? We're looking for refuge is inside. So that's why Buddha, right? It is Sanskrit word. So Buddha means wisdom. So wisdom is the only one, the antidote of ignorance. The ignorance is the source of the suffering. So that's why we want wisdom, we are practicing, we are learning because we need the light of the wisdom, right? So that's why the inner way of Buddha is wisdom. Inner way of refuge to the Buddha means I really want wisdom. So that's why we need to looking for teacher. Why we send to kids to the school? Because we all need wisdom. Right? So that's why it's very important. I'm going to refuge to the Buddha means I'm looking for wisdom, which is the antidote of challenge, suffering, anxiety. Am I being clear? So that is the inner way of refuge practice. Then question number 2, how can we get wisdom? How can we get the Buddha? Then answer is if we go to refuge to the Dharma. So in the way of the refuge practice, first we need to know what is the Dharma. So in here, Dharma is Sanskrit word. When we talk, Dharma is truth. So then refuge to the Dharma means following the truth. If you follow the truth, if you accept the truth, then we will get the wisdom. Am I being clear? So that's why inner way, the Dharma, and refuge to the Dharma means truth. I really want to follow the truth. I will follow the truth every single day. Because the truth the law of the, nature is the Dharma. So now, how can we find the truth? How do we follow the truth? The answer is refuge to the Sangha. So inner way of the practice refuge to the Sangha, we have to know first Sangha. In here, the Sanskrit word Sangha means being together, living together. So how can we be together? How can we live together if you have a love? So that's why in here, Sangha, inner way of Sangha is love, loving kindness. So if you're understanding loving kindness, if you really practice the loving kindness, if you're really generating the loving kindness, that is the meaning of refuge to the Sangha, the inner way of refuge practice. So without loving kindness, there's nothing in this world. It doesn't matter you are Buddhist or not, you are following Buddha or not. But we all need to practice refuge. So that's why refuge is the practice, the foundation practice. And the refuge is the propound, the meditation practice. It doesn't matter we believe in a religion or not. If we really want happiness, if we really want to make a peace for this world, we have to practice refuge. So that's why when you practice, so how to make your practice wisely. Second, you have to practice refuge. Am I being clear? So refuge practice have many, concept, but I'm just making simple, right? You have to know the refuge, you have outer refuge practice, inner refuge practice. Then if you know these two, then slowly you can understand innermost refuge practice. Then what happened? Then you can understand Buddha's teaching is really powerful, Then you can understand Buddha's teaching is not the religion. Otherwise, then you are looking for refuge outside. You are worship to the Buddha. You are putting the Buddha's picture, Thanga, stupa, right? There's a different meaning. Otherwise, we didn't get the real meaning of Buddha's teaching. So that's why you need to contemplate. You need to really understand who is the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha. And what's the meaning of refuge to the Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha? Okay, that's the number two. Then number three. So when we enter the Mahayana Buddhism, right, we call the door or the foundation of the Mahayana practice is bodhicitta, right? So bodhicitta is a beautiful, but when we point what is the bodhicitta, pure motivation, pure intention. Otherwise, sometimes we chant the bodhicitta sadhana. We know the meaning of bodhicitta, and how many category of bodhicitta, how to take bodhicitta, but sometimes we are missing, right? The strength of the bodhicitta. So we need to find the right intention, right? When we wake up, when we breathe in, when we wear the clothes, when we go to walk, when we drive, when we eat, there is the meaning, but we can make a profound meaning if we understand bodhicitta practice, if we understand the right intention, whatever we do in our daily life, then it's become an accumulation that merit. It's become a part of enlightenment. So that's why bodhicitta practice is so important. Whatever we do in our daily life, even to sleep, even to go to the restroom for the pee, right? So everything we can make a meditation. If we understand very clearly about the bodhicitta. So if we understand very clearly bodhicitta, your bodhicitta practice is become your refuge practice. Then Buddha Dharma Sangha protect you every moment to moment. So that's why whatever you do the practice, because I can understand and hear you all are the senior practitioner. You have a many practice, you have a many daily practice, right? But the important is Lungru Gutu, then refuge, then bodhicitta practice. If you know very clearly, very simple way of the practice, then every your practice is become a part of the enlightened. So your practice is become a refuge to the Buddha, refuge to the Dharma, refuge to the Sangha. Every moment of your breathing also become a your meditation practice. Every the moment of walking, wearing the clothes, eating, drinking, also become a part of the enlightened. It's become a refuge practice. Am I being clear? So after that, then Milarepa say, he has many wonderful teachings, but I want to share how can we make all the walking is become a meditation practice? How can we make all the walking is become a circumambulation practice? How can we make all our walking is become an accumulation the merit, become a part of enlightenment? Am I being clear the question? So answer is Milarepa say he know how to make each and every walking is become a circumambulation practice, meditation practice, part of enlightenment. So he say when we walk in the right side, you have to think and visualize the Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha with all your dear mother sentient beings. And if you walk with the mindfulness, every walking to the shopping, to the date, to the restaurant, every walking is become a meditation practice. Every walking is become a part of the enlightened. Every walking is become an accumulation, the merit. Am I being clear? take it. Then it's become a wise daily meditation practice. I'm not saying that, okay? Milarepa said that, how he did. Then second, Milarepa say how to make a eating and drinking become a meditation practice. Become a, Gana chakra offering practice. It's become a path of the enlightened. Am I being clear the question? Okay. Because every day we drink and we eat, right? How can we make that eating and drinking is become a Mahamudra practice, right? Meditation practice. So Milarepa say, you have to visualize your body and you is Buddha Dharma Sangha or your Ida. So whenever you are drinking, whenever you are eating, you just visualize, you just think you are offering to the Buddha Dharma and Sangha and you are Ida. And enjoy the food. Enjoy the dinner like a relax with the mindfulness. Every breathing in and out, you can feel, you can aware of the taste of the food. Then offer. Then it's become a meditation practice. It's become a Gana Chakra practice. It's become a part of enlightenment. It's become an accumulation and merit. Am I being clear? So that's why it's very important. Refuge and bodhicitta practice is very important. Without these two, whatever you do, any hidden practice, whatever you do, any Mahamudra, Dzogchen, Uma, it doesn't work. How much you do the mundo, it doesn't work. So that's why it's very important to clear, to bring the refuge and bodhicitta within you. So then every action by your body, your speech, your mind, it's become a practice. It's become a meditation. Am I being clear? So that's why I request to friend in here, whenever you wake up, right? Appreciate yourself. Wow, I'm wake up, right? I was born today, new life. It's a beautiful world, right? So whenever you wearing the cloth, just think you are offering the cloth to the Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha. So when you do the breakfast, you just think offering. Then when you go to your office, your work, when you drive, just make a clear, right intention. I'm going to drive to my office. I really want to make a benefit for my office, right? This beautiful world. That every moment to driving to your office is become meaningful. Accumulation the merit, it's become a meditation practice. So when you come back, right? Of course, life is not easy, going ups and down. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter gender. It doesn't matter the how much we rich or poor. It doesn't matter how much we have a power or not. It doesn't matter how much we have a money or not. Every person, if you check, life is going ups and down. That is the beauty of life. That is the art, right? So that's why when you come back to home, we know, right? Sometimes we have a difficult in our work with the boss, with the employee, with the customer, with the family and friend. But when you come back to the home, before you go to the bed, just meditate, just review what we did today. So every mistake, you have to just clean it, right? Just give up forgiveness practice, confession practice. Everyone can make a mistake. That is the nature of the human beings, right? So that's why before you go to the bed, just review what you did today. If you did good thing, just appreciate to yourself, rejoice to your virtue, good karma, good action, and others. If you make a mistake today, then just confess those actions and make a strong mindset. I'm not going to do this again. Now I learn from this mistake. And pray for the Buddha and Dhamma and Sangha. It really help you. So then before you go to the bed, do the Lungru Gutuk 9-round purification practice. Make clean your temple, your precious human birth. Then go to the bed. Then it's become a perfect, good quality sleep. Then you will have a good quality dream. Then it's become accumulation and merit. So then it help you if you do every day. Disease disappear. Disease cannot come. An obstacle also cannot touch you because you have a refuge. Am I being clear? So those are the simple practice, but those are the powerful practice. Otherwise, sometimes we do the traditional practice, but when you finish, then we are ready to angry, right? We are ready to upset simple thing. Then what is the practice, right? What is the meditation? Where is the meditation? So that is very important, right? So then, before I stop here, you can ask any question. I want to share two things. Number one, the time is so important. When you do meditating, mindfulness meditation, if you're understanding the time. So our human body is precious because of time. Time is precious. So who understanding about the time, who really understanding value of the time, that person understanding the precious human birth. That person understand how to love yourself and how to love others. Okay? So that's why time is very important for mindfulness meditation. Time is so important for Mondo practice. Time is so important for the Mahamudra practice. Then second, your human body is really important, okay? Please take care of your human body. If you really understanding your human precious body, that is the Buddha, that is the Dharma, that is the Sangha. That is a idam, okay? You are not loving, you are not taking care of your body, and you are looking for idam, you are looking for something, it doesn't work. Okay, so time and your body is very important for the practice of meditation, for the practice of path of the enlightened, right? So that's why please contemplate, meditate about the time and precious human birth. Then automatically you know how to love yourself. Then you know how to love yourself, then you know how to love to others. Then practice is come automatically. Then you will easy to practice the Mahamudra and Dzogchen. Okay, I'm going to stop here. Any question? No question means you didn't get it, okay? Yes, please, Bruce.
So my question is not about meditation. It's about a couple of practices. The Karmapa, we were told, asked us to start reciting the magnetizing prayer. And I have been doing the Tashi prayer on a daily basis for many years. Sometimes my general understanding is that these are supposed to bring fortunate events to us. If something happens and I feel like it's the result of this, not that I expect it, we were directed to do these practices. We received for the Tashi prayer, we received the reading transmission. And if that for no other reason, then I have this commitment to doing that prayer on a daily basis. Nonetheless, if something happens and I feel like it's a benefit of reciting one of these prayers, I feel like I should do something to acknowledge that I think I have received a benefit. Do you have any suggestions? I mean, is this something is this a valid feeling? And is there something you can suggest to express this gratitude?
Of course. So Karmapa is the one of the, Bodhisattva,
Mm,
right? So he know what is the benefit for this world. So that's what his suggestion about those sadhana practice. If you do continue, of course, it is benefit for many, sentient beings, especially about this world. But what I'm saying is only chanting doesn't work, right?
mm,
You have to combine, which I share, refuge and bodhicitta. Then
mm,
your sadhana is become more meaningful. Otherwise, just chanting how much it benefit, I don't know. Because His Holiness Dalai Lama said many times in India, he told all the monks and nuns, please contemplate meditation and learn the Buddha's teaching, not just reading and just puja.
mm,
Puja and reading work, then why we lost our country? Because in Tibet, they do full night and day, they are doing the puja and sadhana, right?
mm,
Not thinking and not contemplating the meditation. So that's why, of course, when we do any practice, any sadhana, especially for the His Holiness Karmapa, suggest to us, and you are doing continue, I'm
mm,
really rejoice to you, but combine with the refuge and bodhicitta practice with those tashi prayer and those prayer which His
mm,
Holiness suggestion to us.
mm. Okay.
Right? Thank you for doing that.
Very good.
Next question. Yes.
Khenpo, I don't know if this is a question. I just want to say thank you. I'd never heard the explanation of yidams quite in the manner that you gave it this evening, and it was so meaningful. The concept of yidam has always been a bit of a mystery to me, and you're urging us to seek it as part of ourselves, I think was extremely meaningful. Thank you.
Yeah, from my experience, when I was in the monastery, then I went to the university in Shetha. So we have, our mind, we are looking for very high words and high thing, But right now, when we practice of the meditation, it's not the high one. You have to find the every simple. Then we understanding the Dharma, we understanding the philosophy of the Buddha's teaching, right? So that's when we talk Yidam, there's so many things. But when we point, I point the Mother Earth is the Tara, okay, form of Mother Tara. Otherwise, where is the Mother Tara? We do sadhana every morning. When I was 10, after that, we join every morning, right? So Mother Earth is the emanation of the Buddha Mother Tara, right? You will really understanding the Yidam, Mother Earth, then you really get the blessing and the energy from your Yidam. If you didn't understand that, then little bit difficult, right? And the same thing, if you really understanding that this precious human birth, what does that means? Right? So that's why, yeah, how to combine your practice, the Yidam. Otherwise, we are here, we're looking for Yidam somewhere. That means your practice is a little bit difficult, okay? So thank you for sharing to the chat. Let me know, okay? Is there any question? Do you check in the chat?
No questions in chat.
No question?
I have a question
Please.
regarding the ninefold breath. So it's 3 in with using the same nostril, the right or the left. Is it different for women which nostril you start breathing through?
Thank you for question. Yes. So for the men, we start right hand, then close to the right nostril. We breathe in and out from the left nostril. For the
Yes.
women, start from the left hand and close the left nostril. Use breathe in and out from right nostril. Okay, thank you.
Thank you. And so it's 3 complete breaths with one's finger on the left nostril as a woman, and then 3 more breaths closing the right nostril and inhaling and exhaling through the left. And
No.
then
Stop here, okay? So
Mhm.
then look, left finger close to the left nostril.
Mhm.
First, breathe in and out 3 times from the right nostril for the female. For the male, close the right nostril, breathe in and out first is the left nostril.
Yes,
Good.
secondly, as a woman, we breathe in and out,
Right,
closing the right nostril.
close the left nostril, breathe in and out, right nostril.
and then 3 breaths through both nostrils. There's no hold of the breath with any of the 9 breaths.
No, no need to hold first time, because this 9-round purification practice have also 4 category. So which we are doing is a peaceful way of 9-round purification practice, okay? And they have also a little bit different style. In the future, you can learn. They have, mudra different, breathing also different. Breathing have also 3 category, So that's why you can learn in the slow, step by step. And
Thank you.
for your wonderful question.
Thank you for your wonderful and very clear answer.
Thank you. Okay, any last question?
Khenpo, will you do the dedication for us? Will you lead the dedication for us?
Okay, no question, then we can do the dedication practice.
I have one.
Yes. Go ahead. Yeah, we are listening to you. You can share your question.
Oh, it went to mute on her. I don't know where she is. She has to unmute. I can't do it.
Okay. I'm sorry, because I was mute. He muted me. When reciting the 21 taras, I know sometimes it's recited in Tibetan, sometimes in English. Personally, I find it of greater value reciting it in Tibetan, even though I speak English. I don't speak Tibetan. Is there a protocol for that?
Okay, good question, right? So for me, it's totally depend on the person. So when I was with His Holiness Karmapa, when many students asked to him about doing the mantra, doing the sadhana of the idam, can we do in English? Can we do in Chinese? Can we do the Spanish? Those kind of questions, right? So
Yes.
I think the first do both. So like when you do the Tara prayer, you can do one time in Tibetan, one time in English, one time in English, one time in Tibetan. Then you can more understanding the meaning,
Mm-hmm.
right? Then when
Yeah.
you do reciting the Tibetan and Sanskrit, then what happened? There's a many bodhisattva, they chant and they practice from the Tibetan. That's why they have a special energy. And if you read in English, then what happened? There's a very clear meaning. So then you can easily to connect the mindfulness meditation because of you understanding what are you chanting, right? So that's why it's totally up to you. If you very familiar with every meaning, then you can do in Tibetan. If you're not clear with the meaning and do both, then it really help you.
Thank you. And was that the direction of the 16th Karmapa or the 17th?
Karmapa, yes.
16 or 17?
Yes, 17.
Uh-huh. Thank you.
Thank you for question. So before we are going to dedication practice, I'm going to summarize what we shared today, okay? So our topic, which is I got from you, guide to a wise daily meditation practice. So what I'm sharing today is, please do when you wake up, when you go to the bed, when you practice any meditation, starting from Nungro Gutu, the 9-round purification meditation practice. That's the number one. Number two, any practice, any meditation from refuge and bodhicitta practice. That is the most important. Then when we talk about the refuge, you have to make a more simple way. What's the meaning of refuge? Outer way and inner way. What is the Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha? Outer way, inner way. That's the number one. And number two, when we talk bodhicitta, is how to make a right benefit intention motivation. So then how do we do the walking, eating, drinking, sleeping, everything we can make a meditation practice, which I share Yogi Milarepa's, speech instruction. So please combine those with your practice in your daily life, and especially for time is really precious. Your precious body is really precious, okay? Please think and contemplate why time and your body is precious. So those help you, your every action from your body, speech, mind in your daily life is become a meditation practice. It's become a path of enlightenment. It's become a practice of refuge to the Buddha and Dharma and Sangha. And it's become a bodhicitta practice. So that is the way of accumulation of the merit. That is the journey, path of enlightenment. Thank you. So we are going to dedicate our 1.5 hour practice today to benefit for all the sentient beings, especially for your guru, your parent, especially for all the animal, insect, and please dedicate our Mother Earth long life and good health for all the dear mother sentient beings. So I'm going to recite dedication prayer one time in English, one time in Tibetan. By this merit, may all attain omniscience. May it defeat the enemy wrongdoing from the stormy way of birth, old age, sickness, and death. From the ocean of samsara, may I free all beings. May I free all beings. May I free all beings. So 1 minute meditate on dedication practice. Kudo Zombo de on the Jinde, the dog when you just on the long, go on the dog on the wrong. Thank you and good night. Have a wonderful, good quality sleep and good quality dream.
Thank you, Khenpo. Good night.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Khenpo.